Yo guys, what's going on? Jackson here from Rune TCG, and today I want to show you guys the final archetype for the set 1 starter decks. It is the blue archetype, and their name is the Suma. So basically, this is a really interesting strategy, I think, because it revolves around the minions, sure, but it also revolves around just playing tons of spells, and you get rewarded for playing those spells. So I definitely think that it's a really cool way to play the game, and I think it's interesting that you play a spell, you get the benefit for just playing that spell, but then you get extra stuff just added on top. So I'll just stop talking about what I think about this archetype, and I'll just get into it. So the first card is Suma Rabbit. It has 60 HP and 40 attack. Costs 1 blue rune for it to attack. And its ability says, once per turn, if you have played an even amount of spells this turn, draw a card. So this is just a really good card because you're going to get to keep playing more and more stuff. And if you have a few of those, you're drawing tons of cards per turn if you're playing enough spells. So I think it's a pretty strong card. But next is Suma Wolf. It has 90 HP and question marks attack. This is one of the first cards that have question marks in its actual text boxes, and because its ability says this minion gains, if it'll focus, this minion gains 15 attack for every spell you've played this game. So this minion, the Suma Wolf can get really powerful really quickly, and I definitely expect to see it, it could win a game just because it's pretty, it only costs 2 blue runes for it to attack, so it can get pretty, later in the game, it'll have tons of attack. So next, I have Suma Porcupine. It has 170 HP. Sorry, this is really blurry. 170 HP, 35 attack, and it costs 2 blue runes for it to attack, but you really don't want to do that. But the main attraction for this card is whenever you play a spell, do 5 damage to 2 of your opponent's minions. So damage through abilities is probably the strongest ability to have in Rune TCG, because being able to do damage without using your attack phase is just so powerful, and it's just proven to be the best, one of the best decks in the game. Is just spamming cards that do tons of damage, and Porcupine adds a whole new layer to that because it makes it so you choose when the damage goes on. So the final minion for this archetype is Suma, Protector of the Spring. It has 200 HP and 140 attack. Its ability says when played, this minion gains 10 HP for every spell you've played. So it's going to have a monstrous HP. It costs 4 blue runes for it to attack. It's the super rare for the archetype. So I definitely think it can hold its own. And it's probably, I don't know, it's probably my favorite super rare in these archetypes. So next I'll show you one of the spells, Suma Tie Blast. It says reveal a Suma minion from your hand. If you do, you may do 85 damage to one of your opponent's minions. So that 85 damage is a lot. Generally, the norm for splashing spells like that is 60. So doing an extra 25 is crazy because that kills a lot of 2 rune minions. So pretty good. And then the final card for this archetype is Suma Howl. Spell, it says you may shuffle up to 5 cards from your discard pile back into your deck and then draw 1 card. It's just I think it's a really good card because you don't have, in a lot of these games, it's, in Rune TCG, one of the easiest ways to lose the game is just running out of cards in your deck, and then you just lose. So especially with this deck, you're going to be using tons of spells, and you're going to want to get those back in your hand. And since almost all these minions' abilities don't actually require them spells to be in your discard pile, they just have to be played at some point in the game. You might want to keep just a counter off to the side, just to show you how many spells you've played. So that's about wrapping it up for the Suma archetype. Let me know down in the comments how you if you think they're overpowered or anything. Which one do you think is your favorite? And now that you've seen all three archetypes, tell me in the comments which one's your favorite. And if you want to get some shiny foil rune TCG packs from set 1 from the game crafter, it's down in the description. I'm trying to get better at doing descriptions, and yeah, I'm gonna put more information in those from now on. Anyways, if you want to support me, go down in the description. It really does help a lot. They're pretty cheap, only $5, which is really good. And these are such cool packs. Thank you for watching, and if you aren't subscribed, make sure to subscribe, and let me know down in the comments. Also, what do you think I should do for the next episode? Do you want me to just show you what the final decks will look like for all the archetypes, or do you want me to segue and do something else, like a pack opening or something, like a battle video or something? Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and see you all next time.